This is a $5 Lego set, and this is a $500 Lego set. And I'm going to be building a set every single day for a month. But there's a catch. Each day the sets have to get more and more expensive, and at the end we are going to have to attack Disney World. And we're bringing back more to go throughout the whole video. So subscribe and Lego. To start, I built a $5 Series 26 minifigure of an astronaut figure who turns out to be my boy Blocky McBlockface, who last year jumped all around space and time committing war crimes and making enemies after sinking the Titanic. But he's back because the voices inside his head told him he needs to destroy Disney World. So he's gonna need allies, which leads us into our day 2 build, which is this epic delivery motorcycle, which has a minifigure that a subscriber named Facey McFace blocked. He's a part-time delivery driver and also Blocky McBlockface's best friend. I made some room on the car so Blocky could hop onto his bike and they could go off to head into day 3's build, which is this $10 Commander Cody brickheads. This build is great because it's like a chunky version of a regular Commander Cody with its special printed pieces and a hologram that will make him execute Order 66 on other chunky Jedi, which makes him perfect for Blocky because he needs to recruit a clone army to attack Disney World. And who better for Blocky to recruit than a fellow war criminal who already took out the Jedi? And now that the boys made a deal, Blocky has to start preparing for an attack with our day 4 build, the El Fuego's $12 stunt cannon set. This was really fun to build and had a little minifigure of his dead stuntman named El Fuego. His cannon is cool and it actually shoots out minifigures. It was owned by El Fuego, but since Blocky needed it because he's going to use it in his assault on Disney World, he kind of just stopped by and stole it from El Fuego, who wasn't super happy about it. But who cares, because Blocky needs to get some money from day 5's build, which is this $13 Scary Pirate Island set. This little fortress has 214 pieces and is shaped like a shark head, which looks cool, and has a little fortress attached to it, which is owned by this scallywag named Blackheart, who left his gold doubloons in the shark's mouth because nobody's crazy enough to go in there, right? Anyway, Blocky McBlockface floated in on a small raft, grabbed the doubloons, and floated back away. Blackheart was really upset at Blocky and knew he had to call the one man who could help him.
What's the problem? I don't know why, but he's back. Who's back? Blocky McBlockface.
Florida Man was stunned, so he had to call in his allies in day 6's build, which is a $15 build of Pixar's WALL-E and Eve. The WALL-E build is epic with his big round eyes, his red toolbox, and his shoe plant. And Eve is also cool, but her eyes kind of remind me of Sid from Ice Age for some reason. But they were built today because Florida Man summoned them, because he needs them to be covert spies on Blocky McBlockface to see what he is up to, and why he stole El Fuego's cannon and Blackheart's gold. So they started to follow Blocky, who is already at day 7's build. This 219-piece set has 2 brick-built characters, and one of them is a famous red bionicle of Tahu, who has this giant flame in his hand and a lava surfboard. His friend Takua is small, and Blocky McBlockface wanted him for some reason, so he pulled up with Facey McFace Block and yoinked the boy. Even Wally saw this and told Florida Man, who is now going to need to make a plan to find out what Blocky's doing. And now Tahu is big sads for losing his friend. But Blocky doesn't care because he's off to meet with Chonk Cody at day 8's build, with the 332nd Trooper Pack, a $20 and 4 minifigure Clone Trooper set that is packed with 108 pieces and has a small blue swamp speeder that you can load the boys in, and it has a bunch of weapons attached. It also has these jetpack troopers who I can load into Blocky McBlockface's cannon and make fly. Chunky Commander Cody was able to recruit these boys, but warned Blocky that while he was out, he saw that he was being watched. Blocky knew who it was, so he called him to meet at day 9's build, which is this $24 sailboat adventure set I built out by the poolside so I could try floating it, and it seems like a really sturdy build with these wood planks, a full mast, and 330 pieces. It also comes with some dolphins and these 2 minifigures from Florida who loaned Florida Man their boat so that he could go meet his arch enemy Blocky McBlockface at the last place that Blocky let his intrusive thoughts take over, where he sunk the Titanic. Florida Man, it's been a long time. Why do you want to destroy Disney World? The voices in my head told me to. How's that happening? Every time someone subscribes, the voices get louder and make me do more dangerous things. You need help. No, I don't. So Blocky hopped off and Florida Man sailed into tomorrow's build, which is this $27 Alien Space Diner set, and it's packed with details. It has a counter with a cash register and spaceship model. There's also a full jukebox and a booth for these space bros to sit and be served by this 3-eyed green alien chef. And Florida Man came to pay a visit to the spacemen because they used to be allies with Blocky, but he never paid them, so they don't like him very much. And Florida Man ended up getting them on board to defend Disney World. Now he has to head to see the main man at day 11's build. That is a $28 Disney Celebration set. It's a fun 226-piece build that comes with a working projector that shows Mickey Mouse and is also operated by Mickey Mouse. The set also has a sketch pad of Mickey Mouse, and everything is kind of shaped like him here. And since Mickey lives in Florida, Florida Man himself came here to warn him about what was going on.
He thinks he can stop me, huh? Well, I'm Mickey Mouse. No one would dare challenge me.
You don't know Blocky McBlockface.
and Mickey told Florida Man to keep following Blocky and everyone he upset. And he has to catch up soon because Blocky's already at day 12's build, but that is Majesto's Magic Workshop, a $29 set, and is a dark and scary home for Mr. Majesto, who is being protected by this guard. He has lots of cups to drink magical potions and some treasure. So Blocky stopped by and asked Majesto to make him a potion in exchange for some treasure to stop the voices inside his head, because they keep getting louder from everyone subscribing.
Here, it'll take a few days to kick in, and oh my, what are you doing?
Blocky stabbed Majesto's guard, stole his treasure, and ran off because he needed to go recruit more clones to his army with day 13's set. But first, Blocky needed to stop what he was doing and take a moment to talk with someone about what's been going on with the voices inside his head lately. And for me personally, life has been so hectic with school, YouTube, and family stuff that it's been pretty draining, and that's why I'm thankful to the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. The first thing you do when signing up for BetterHelp is you'll take a little survey, and it will kind of figure out all of your needs, and then it will tailor those so that way when you get your therapist, they will be almost perfect. And you can do it all on your phone or your laptop. Now, I'm someone who personally prefers more face-to-face interaction, and it's great because they have that as an option. They offer everything from video calls to just regular calls and even text messaging. And when you use my link to sign up, you'll get 10% off, which I think is just great. I also think Blocky tends to agree with that. And you can even share those with the therapist when you have a call. I think therapy can be very helpful for a lot of people, including Blocky McBlockface. And if you think it's right for you, then you can definitely give it a shot. So if you're ready to start your mental health journey, sign up today with my link. You go to betterhelp.com/republicstuds or choose Republic Studs during the sign up to get 10% off your first month of therapy. And we're gonna launch Blocky McBlockface into day 13's build. That is a $30 Star Wars Bark Speeder Escape. The build is really simple. It has a speeder that seats a Jedi and a sidecar that holds Baby Yoda. And it also has this random lamppost for some reason I don't understand. But most importantly, it has 2 First Troopers for Blocky McBlockface to command. So he and Chunk Cody ordered his boys to take out the Jedi, and they launched a major assault on him. And he was almost defeated until a Bionicle being commanded by Florida Man came in, stomped on Commander Cody, grabbed the Jedi, and escaped. But at least Blocky's army is getting a little bit bigger, even though Commander Cody might have to heal up. Also, Blocky was able to recover one of the lightsabers the Jedi left. Now he just has to beat all his men, which leads us into the next build. And day 14's build is perfect for that. He has a $31 food truck set. This thing has 310 pieces and 2 minifigures, including this really sweaty boy. The build's pretty simple, and it has a grill with a cool build technique for Lego French fries, but the main thing they serve here is Lego glizzies. So our boy Blocky came with all his friends and motivated Sweaty Boy to make them all some scrumptious snacks. They ate real good with lots of glizzies and juices, and then went into tomorrow's build without leaving Sweaty Guy a tip. Poor bro. And at the halfway point is the Final First Battle Pack. This is valued at $35 and has 6 minifigures, and 2 of them are battle droids. I also built this epic speeder with stud shooters and a walker with epic legs. Now these guys were in the middle of having it out with some droids when Facey McFaceblock came in on his cycle and took them out. The clones all stood at attention and grouped up with all the other clones that Blocky McBlockface has been accumulating, and he really started to feel confident in his army. Now Florida Man is really nervous, so he's heading to his friends at day 16's build. Being the Spider-Man vs. Sandman final battle, this set's based on Spider-Man No Way Home and costs $38. It comes with a new version of Spidey, Electro, and the first ever Lizard, who looks cursed. The Sandman build also looks pretty meh in my opinion, but the good news is he and the Lizard are mutual friends with Florida Man, whose native home is with the sands and alligators. He told them about Blocky McBlockface's plan, and they agreed to help Florida Man. Meanwhile, Blocky was already on to day 17's set, which is the $39 Muppet minifigure series box, which I cracked open, and I got Kermit the Frog with his banjo to jam out. We also got Miss Piggy, who has a poster of herself, which is a little weird, an animal with his drumsticks and a full drum. Then we have part-time VeggieTales character Bunsen Honeydew, and this old man named Statler. He has a computer, and on it is another Muppet named Scooter. And lastly, we got Fozzie Bear.
Hey, why don't you wear shoes, Fozzie? Because I still have bare feet. Ah, waka waka. I'm going to Kermit suicide. Now that was a really big leap. Waka waka.
Now Blocky McBlockface needed all these Muppets to hold them for ransom so he could find out where the Ark of the Covenant is, because it has the power to destroy the Ops. Florida Man did not want to make this deal, but he had to save the Muppets, and Blocky was already on his way to day 18's build, which is the $40 Escape from the Lost Tomb Indiana Jones set. It has 600 pieces and comes with Indiana Jones, a mummy, and these 2. Now Blocky stole Indy's clothes again and started adventuring through the snakes.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
weeks, getting jump scared by the mummy, and having statues almost fall on. He found the Ark and started to take it, but had to put it down because the voices inside his head were getting louder. I don't think he's ready to handle this kind of power, and he had to go leave and find some younglings like the one at Day 19's build, which is this $49 set from Young Jedi Adventures called the Crimson Firehawk. It only has 136 pieces and has 2 Lego younglings named Nash, Durango, and Nubs. How adorable. They have a little food stand and this big red spaceship that dumps speeder bikes out of its back. And all was going well until experienced youngling killer Blocky McBlockface showed up and had at all the younglings again. Florida Man showed up to the devastation and was horrified. He couldn't believe all the damage Blocky had done. So many people he'd hurt, and he had to stop him. And in the next 10 days, he's gonna have to do everything he can to save Disney World. And I'm gonna be continuing this series in short form every single day until the end of June, where on the last day of the month, I am going to have the biggest finale to the Blocky McBlockface saga. So hit the notification bell and be ready. I can't wait to see you there. God bless, and stay awesome.
Florida Man, you chose to defend the wrong mouse, huh?